let's see what else we got
But
going.
that was
Eight
good, man.
seven
That was
eight. That
good.
was what? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad you put it on there because, like I said, the parenting aspect was dope because that people need to just really chill out. They need to focus more on what's in house before. You know what I mean? Was it focus on your lawn before you focus on somebody else's lawn? You know what I'm saying? Because the grass ain't even greener over there like all the time, man. But that's just
Right?
real, man. Oh yeah.
I want to talk about my people.
The Russians.
No,
I thought
my
you.
my my lady, my peoples, my Nigerian peoples,
Oh my! Oh, don't do that.
gonna
Oh,
represent over here.
oh, don't do that. Okay. No, because I was going. It was gonna be funny until you said the Nigerian part. Then it made it
I
not
had to
funny.
deflect. I had to get that
I know.
real quick.
Man, wet blanket, quite fast. All right, cool. Got you. Yeah. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. This was Do you want to introduce this one? Because this was
Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah,
man.
this was
So I came
interesting.
across this thing where a Nigerian woman is getting sentenced to jail, or doing is gonna have to do jail time for pretty much complaining about a product on Facebook. Um, to me, like,
A review.
I
Little Keith
guess
Lee.
we see, yeah, pretty much a review. We see this kind of stuff all the time. She has a ton of followers. What is it, 18,000,
14,000.
something like that, just on Facebook. So she asked, he was like, what do you think this puree? I don't like it. Tell me what you think. And all these people were bagging it, and people were like threatening her and different things like that. I just want to read what they charged her with, because this is pretty nuts and pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. Definitely.
So instigating Rico or Erisco, that's a weird name, Erisco Foods Limited, knowing the said information to be false under the Section 24 1B of Nigeria's Cybercrime Prohibition Act. So she did a cybercrime with a bad review. And, you know, I don't know. I think she's just talking her stuff. Like, yo, this puree is whack. Can't believe y'all buy this. What do you think when this came across the timeline
I'm
on the
not even gonna
docket?
hold you, fam. I'm not even gonna hold you. At first, I thought it was like some weird, like some little troll shit. I'm like, no big deal. Like, bro, it got worse. The more you kept reading, bro, and I'm keeping thinking, I'm like, oh, okay, like there's gonna be some cool little resolution. Nope, they stand on business. Like it's
There's gonna
like
be some
no,
happy ending. Like, nah,
they
nah.
ran it. They ran in her house, gang. Like they ran in her house. Like the police, like they was like, "Nah, we ain't here now." It was a warm, but what they say? She dropped the review, bro. They was in her house 2 days later, gang. She said, she said it was in her house, bro. Can you imagine, bro? She was doing some Keith Lee, bro. Like I was trying not to
Man,
laugh because at first it was funny, and I was like, bro, but it's not funny, but it's like crazy. Can you imagine, bro? Like bruh, after all the shit happened to Keith Lee in New York and Atlanta and all that shit, remember Oakland, all that shit we talked about in the early episode 3 or 4, like you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like see the bro. Can you imagine, bro? Like, and then not only they arrested her, they tried to arrest 2 of the people she was talking shit with, like on the
Hmm.
live or some shit. Like she was like, yeah,
Yeah,
she
they were like,
trash.
yeah,
Yeah, it is trash. Like they was like,
yeah, yeah. The
yeah, we're
people
gonna
that
get her
agree,
too. We're gonna get her too. Like,
that one and that one.
yeah. So it seems like this shit's wild. The police is like outright just harassing her. Like they just keep coming to her house and like then she filed a restraining order on the police and they didn't care
Yeah, they
or
didn't care. They had to come
yeah they
check.
just welfare check whatever they want to whatever name guys they want to use whatever make sure she's okay but
Oh man,
this is
hardcore, yo.
so okay. So one thing I do want to speak about is the actual law that they said she's violated. Um, the cybercrime shit. We both know that's trumped up as hell. Like, okay,
Is it?
she can probably. That's this is see this is where I was cooking right. See, this is where I was going. So
Mm-mm.
hold on. This is the base. Hold on, I
Oh,
was
I'm just.
cooking.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to
Hold
sip.
on.
I just
Let's
want
check
to
it out.
sip.
Right.
That's.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
out of your way.
Okay.
Let me get out of your way. Just let me
Okay.
get a sip. Let's sip.
Okay. That's good. That's good. So check it out. Right. So that's supposed to be trumped up, right? So all right, cool then. So then you go for the fact of like, oh, okay, it's just my freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. But I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah. So they should be dropping all these charges. You know what I mean? That's just cut. You know what I mean? When you look at it like that, like
Yeah.
she didn't do nothing wrong. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then I had to put my detective hat on because once again, we've been in this situation. A la Tory Lanez, a la whatever charges they hitting other people with. Like, I'm not gonna talk about anybody else. But like I said, you have to actually look at the charges and then look at what is the definition of these charges. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So when I read the cybercrime shit, and I read the actual definition of the charge, I was like, they got a little leg to stand on. And then when I read the freedom of speech part, and then they said, well, freedom of speech actually can't be considered freedom of speech when it's in defamation or, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, and disrupting. I was like, they got a little more leg. I was like, they got a little more leg. I was like, oh. So the harassment part, I'm not a fan of. Do I think they are definitely going to court for surely? I think that she was smart by doing the countersue. You know what I'm saying? By countersuing, I think she's countersuing for 100 times more than they're suing her type shit. Like, so that's wonderful. So even I hope she win. I ain't gonna lie. Anytime somebody takes
Oh,
on big business, but the fact of like
shit.
the jail time, I thought it was wild how they said like you have the option for this amount of jail time and a fine, but they like no, we're gonna give this bitch both. They're not playing with her. They took the gloves off. They took a pregnant woman out her. Oh, yeah, hold on. We're skipping that part. I forgot about that part. You took a mother of four, pregnant woman out her home and took her to jail. Like took her from her. Wait, hold on. They snatched her, a pregnant mother of four, out of church. Like, hold on, gang. Like this is what we do. Hold on. This
Serious
how we come.
cybercrime.
This how we come in. Like this type of timing we on. Wait, hold on. And then made her, and then sent her to some whole like detention center gulag type place. You feel me? Then extradited her someplace, boom, just to OR her real quick, and then let her come home.
Damn.
What we doing, fam? She said she had to stand in water all night from a leaking roof and just, bro, that's fucking torture. That's a like, come on, man, give her dollars. I'm gonna say give her dollars,
Right.
but
Right.
I ain't gonna lie though. Can we do like a little offset? Like, you know what I'm saying? No Migos. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how about like we just say y'all both right, and then we convert her jail time and the money that she owe, and then she could just take that off what they gonna give her, and then she'll just settle, you know what I mean, settle the balance, and we can get the difference and carry it. You know what I mean? Move on. Because I feel like they both should get. I feel like not they both. I feel like she should definitely get that. Like,
Oh,
yeah, I feel like she should definitely get that. Just for the how they snatched you up out of church, and then and did you just for that. Like that
oh,
case should
for
be dropped
sure.
all day. All some Keith Lee shit. Keith Lee better be, man. He better be shaking in his boots. But
Yeah,
what
he
you?
better
But
keep it
what?
in America.
Yeah, definitely keep it in America because you barely made that out of Oakland. But anyway, what do you think about? Uh, what do you think
I
about that?
just thought this was mad interesting because, like you said, like out in America, air quotes, like it just goes to show the internet is a free, open internet, but it's not, and it could be changed by state or federal or
Mm,
whatever, right? So
mm,
for me, it was just a moment I could like send up a flare of like, we have a free internet now, and we can say whatever we want about certain companies, but that might change. Like, all they got to do is put in some fine print that you just say agree to.
mm. Like the clone meat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I just wanted to kind of use this as a moment for that because I thought, like, man, this lady is kind of doing what everybody else does. She just
Regular
got a
shit.
bigger reach, so she has to suffer more for it. But it's also corporations kind of showing that they have too much power in that area, and scary, man. It ain't a free internet for everybody,
Not in China.
right?
Um, what's crazy to me though is how the company really put it on extra thick though. You know what I'm saying? Like we taking losses. Our shareholders is tripping. The board is backing out. Like I'm like, bro, over a Facebook tweet? Like how sturdy was
right?
your company to begin with? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Do you need this
right?
cash infusion? Like, do you need this? Is
We
this
can't
is
sell
she
two jars less this month. We're done.
for,
If we don't get
for
if we're
sure?
2 jars, like,
Is she your bailout? Is she your stimulus package? Like, I'm like, what is going
uh,
on? She's like the government's not giving us. You know how some companies are going under, not companies, but you know how old school mom and pops back in the day they'd be going. Not some of them, not all, but you know they would set it on fire and claim the insurance money. Like, is this like a corporate version? She's like, we doing bad. Um, they you know what I mean they're trying to get ready for Chapter 7 already by you know what I mean setting the you know what I mean setting it up like because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, bro, I've never seen a company go this hard on 14,000 followers on. Come on, bro, 14,000
Facebook
followers.
heat,
Like, I
Facebook
was
heat.
thinking Facebook. Oh God, Facebook too. Hey, me and you just had a conversation the other day where you clown me because I sent you a clip and he was like, bro, is this Facebook, bro? My phone don't even recognize this, bro. Like, I can't even
Right.
click this. I ain't been on that thing since high school. I was like, damn, for real? Like, well, that's where the
I've been
old
on
folks
that.
at. Like,
That- That's where the
that's
triple
wild.
OGs is at.
Sheesh, double O, triple O, double O.
I stay
That's
off all
crazy.
that.
That makes it. I ain't gonna like it's crazy because I'm trying to think about it. I'm like, man, what is Facebook like really still relevant like that? Where like they could topple a business in Nigeria with their comments with their voice and their platform.
Apparently, man. I'm like, yo, that's deep. That's deep, man.
He said he had the board tripping. Right? He said the
Right?
board members was gone. What was her
Telling
name?
you,
Oh, I want to say her name right. What's her name? Chioma. He said
Chioma
third night.
Okoli.
Yeah. He said Chioma. Can you imagine? I refuse to believe that the CEO of the company got a call from the board member or a secretary in the morning was like, hey, when he's walking into work and the secretary's like, hey, I want you to know they're in there waiting on you. And he's like, what's going on? Walks in the board. They're all just sitting there. He's like, hold on, PowerPoint.
Facebook
Look,
post.
so like
Push play.
exactly, they got a picture of her like with a wand and post like public enemy #1 type shit. Did you see
With
Did you see this?
the red string.
Like you hear me? Comment #1, and this bitch to her friend, she was agreeing too. Look, like you know what I'm saying? Bro, like it's crazy. I don't understand how this
Man,
could have happened, bro. Like, can you
it's
imagine,
crazy.
bro? That's like me right now. That's like us right now in America, just making a comment about that and them adding us into the shit in Nigeria. They're like, you know what? Hold on. Y'all got 25 followers. The board felt that. Our stock went down. Point. What the
Right?
shout out my 20. Hey, shout out our 25. Hey, for real, but if we can take down a company in Nigeria, man, we need to start mobilizing this voice for something else. We need to start.
Right?
Like, let's get active. That's all I want to say.
I'm
Let's get
gonna move
active.
some. I'm gonna intertwine a lot of code into my TV reviews. It's gonna get real cody.
Let's turn to Banshee from X Force.
For real.
For sure. Let's
But
get
yeah,
this.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
what we saying?
Nah, man. Just I think we move off that, but it's
For sure.
just another reminder that the world ain't the same everywhere on the internet.
For sure.
Watch out.
I mean,